I'm going to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. So I go to a dialysis clinic, and from my observation, for the exception of a few people that get into the medical field for the right reasons, for the most part, these people that work there at the clinic, they don't care about you. I'm going to say that again. They don't care about you. They have no invested interest in your success. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how you're doing. They're there to collect a paycheck. They put you on the machine and they take you off the machine. Unless you are a kid or a sweet elderly person, a sweet old man or lady, they do not care about how you're doing. Look, man, and I get it. I'm all for getting a paycheck. I do. But what you have to understand is we're not there because we want to be. You know what I mean? It's not a restaurant. You know, we're not customers. We're people. We're not just slabs of meat. We have feelings and emotions. And look, I get it. Some of these people that work in there are not capable of being even the most minute of emotional support. And I totally get that. You know, some people just aren't capable of it. And some people don't want to do that. But at least you could try. You know, at least make an attempt to try to get to know, just for my situation, at least make an attempt to try to get to know me, what my home life is like, how I even ended up on dialysis in the first place. At my clinic, for the most part, the majority of them that work there have know more about me than when I got there. And it's not like I'm withholding information. It's the fact that nobody talks to me about anything. They just recite what's ever in their little handbook that they get when they first get the job. And if you express any human emotions besides superficial happiness, they don't know how to respond. That maybe you could talk to the social worker. Like, no, I don't want to talk to the social worker. I'm talking to you. You're the one that I see. Social worker's never around. And then she leaves early. Sometimes. So I have no avenue in which to express myself. And once again, I go back to this, and I go back to this over and over again. The people that work there do not understand, or are incapable, or do not want to understand the magnitude of what is happening to the people that are there. And I get the whole medical field, emotional attachment thing. I get it. I do. But when you see somebody at your clinic as somebody that works there, that's somebody that's in the health care profession, and you see them hurting, and you do nothing to try to ease that pain besides just giving them Benadryl, throwing them on the machine, and then just walking off, there's a problem there. When I first showed up at that clinic that I go to, I was at the lowest point that I could have possibly been at emotionally. And I felt more alone and more isolated than, I can't say ever, because during this whole process, there's been several times where I felt that way. But what I needed human interaction. I needed positive human interaction. I needed someone to tell me that it was okay. I spent 12 hours of my week at that clinic, and not a single person has ever told me there that I'm going to be all right. Hey, Carl, how's your mama doing? How's your home life? How are you feeling? Not how are you doing? How are you feeling? Hey, Carl, maybe, I know that we don't have a lot of time here because we have to put patients on the machines, but maybe we could just talk for a bit. Maybe you can express to me what's going on. Maybe I can help you adjust to this better. It's like, nope, fuck you. You are just a piece of shit patient, and I'm just here for a paycheck. You as a patient or a means to an end for me to get money so that way I can spend that money on the people that I actually care about. You are just a nobody. And if you died sitting in this fucking chair, we're going to scoop your ass up, fucking stump your ass outside, and then we're going to fill your chair with somebody else the same fucking hour. And we're going to keep it moving. If you never came back here, I don't care because I still get paid. So what do? You can't keep putting yourself out there every treatment if that's what you want and they're not going to give it to you. So my solution is try to find a way to be okay with how much they don't care. Because the sooner that you acclimate yourself to that way of thinking, the better it'll be for you. So you can spare yourself the isolation and loneliness you're going to feel when you reach out to these people that work there and they got nothing for you. Now, I want to reiterate this. I am not saying everyone that works at a dialysis center is like that. Once again, there are a small amount of people that actually do care about this job and actually do care about wanting to help people. And they're not just using this as a springboard to go do something else. And they're not emotionally invested because they're concerned about something else they're going to do. But from my experience, the vast majority of them have not really given me anything to be excited about going there for. And to a lot of them, it's just a job to them. It's sad, but it's true. And when you walk out of that building after 3 or 4 hours, they do not care what happens to you, for a lot of them. And that's real.